The wood processing industry has been around for ages, but there are still many people who do not fully understand this industry. If you are also interested in this industry and have not had the chance to see a detailed wood processing process, then let's explore a wood processing line in this video. Wood processing is known as a process that requires clever combination in selecting input wood materials, machine support, and technical expertise of the craftsman. The wood processing process will go through many stages, from selecting materials, initial processing, to finishing the product. In the first stage, the wood is inspected to determine its quality and specific type. Then, the wood is sorted and transported to the processing plant. At the processing plant, the wood planks are passed through machines to remove the bark, strip away the outer layer, and continue processing. For large wood blocks, they are cut into smaller, relatively uniform-sized pieces for easier handling in the next stage. After being processed, the wood pieces continue to go through a wood bleaching process to remove any stains or impurities on the surface. Depending on the type of wood, different chemical products may be used to carry out this process. The wood pieces are then passed through processing machines to cut, polish, and shape the surface to specific dimensions and shapes. The cut, split, and shaped wood pieces are then dried in the plant to reduce their moisture content and reach the desired moisture level. Once the drying process is complete, the wood is checked for moisture content and quality to ensure that it meets technical requirements and quality standards. Then, the wood is packaged and ready for transportation. The packaging process includes various steps to protect the wood planks from damage or loss during transportation. For the wood grinding process, the processing steps are similar to wood splitting. After the wood is collected, it is sifted before being fed into the grinding factory. The wood chips are loaded into the grinder through an input door. Inside the grinder, the wood chips are pushed through rotating, cutting blades around a shaft, creating strong friction force between the blades and wood chips. The cutting blades will cut and grind the wood chips into smaller pieces, producing wood powder. The wood powder is then pushed out of the machine through an output door and screened to remove impurities, ensuring product quality. Before packaging, the wood powder undergoes a strict inspection process for standards, moisture content, impurities, and purity. This is an extremely important step in ensuring product quality before export. For the production line of large wood blocks, the process is still including steps from preparing materials, processing to exporting. The wood pieces will be selected and cut into smaller pieces for easy handling. Then they will be fed into a grinding machine to be separated into medium and small pieces. Then they will be processed through machines to clean by removing impurities, bacteria, and other pollutants. The wood pieces are also fed into drying machines to reduce their moisture content to below 10%. This process will help the wood to be easily processed and create a higher quality final product. To ensure that the wood production process is carried out correctly and the final product meets high quality standards, wood processing factories will use special machinery and equipment such as grinders, dryers, crushers, pressers, and other quality control systems. The cutting machine is an essential tool in the wood processing process, mainly used to cut wood into smaller pieces quickly. The machine will use a saw blade to cut through the wood. The saw blade is mounted on a rotating shaft and is brought to the cutting location on the wood. The wood is placed in a suitable and easily adjustable position, ensuring the saw blade cuts through the correct position on the wood. When the wood is placed on the cutting table and in position, the saw blade is activated and rotates at high speed, cutting through the wood to create smaller pieces. These pieces of wood are then removed from the machine through slots or doors on the cutting table. The wood is carefully inspected to ensure it meets quality standards before being released. If the product does not meet requirements, it will be removed or reprocessed. The wood pieces are then packaged and prepared for shipping to customers or further manufacturing process to create other products. With the realistic image of wood processing we just provided, you probably have a clearer understanding of a modern wood processing process, right? If you are still interested in this topic or other exciting topics on YouTube, please like, subscribe, and follow us. Click the bell icon to receive notifications of new content. Goodbye and see you again.